Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Precious, and today I am here with another video for you guys. So if you notice, I'm in my favorite spot where I think I find peace. No, I think I actually find peace here. So I came here today. It's been a while I came here, but then I'm here today to film a video. This is going to be a story time. If you're hearing noise, it's an outdoor space, so there are people that are working here because it's like a garden. There are people that are working, like planting flowers behind me, so they are chatting, so I can't stop them from talking. So today's video is a story time. I'm going to be telling you guys the story of how my phone got stolen when I was in school, if you are interested. In fact, my phone got stolen and the thief wanted to take me to an herbalist. Yeah, I said it, an herbalist. So if you are interested in this story time, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So guys, let me start the story from the beginning. It might be a long one, it might not be, I don't know, depends on how I remember, because this is like 4 years ago, something like that, because this happened when I was in 200 level and it's been like 3 years since I graduated. So if you all know, I schooled at National State University, and in my 200 level, I remember my school was on strike thereabouts. Yeah, we went on strike here, and then we came back, and when we came back after the strike, I remember begging my parents to then use Infinix Hot. I've been Infinix Hot. That Infinix phone was ringing at that time, and all my friends had the phone. So I pleaded with my parents to get me the phone, which my mom surprised me as a birthday gift. I think that was like my 17th birthday, 17 or 18th, I can't really remember. My mom got it for me as a gift. Now guys, I was super excited because that phone was the color I wanted, the exact phone I wanted. And after my mom got that phone for me as a birthday gift, I resumed school with it, right? I got to school with my phone. Mind you guys, I had someone that was living with me then, because yeah, that's story for another day. But I had someone that was squatting with me in my house in school. So now this girl was squatting with me, right? But then she was my friend too, as at that time. So her friends literally were somehow, in a way, my friend. So I accepted all her friends, like her friends could visit. If they come, we all sit just together and all of that good stuff. So fast forward, this particular day that my phone got stolen, since I had that phone, since my mom got me that phone has never had a crack, like never. And mind, for you guys to even know, I am terrible with phones. I'm just learning. I'm terrible with my phones. Like, they fall, they break easily and all of that. So right now it's not like that, I've changed. So then, because of how much I wanted that phone and I got the phone, I didn't want anything to happen to it, so I was careful about that phone. It's not like the phone did not follow, but the phone fell so many times it never broke. My room in school was tiled, it fell on the tile, it never broke. So this particular day I went for lecture, and my lecture, I think I had like a lot of lectures that day in school, and one of my lectures didn't hold. So I and my friends, we just sat, like, there's this sit out area in my department, in my faculty, sorry. So we're sitting there, and I forgot my phone was on my lap, and I stood up and the phone fell on the sand. The phone was on the sand and it fell. When I picked it up, it had a crack. Though it's not like a very big crack, just a minor crack, but if you have to look hard for you to see that crack. So I'm like, what kind of bad luck is this one? All this while I've had this phone, it has never fallen. It has fallen, but it has never broken, even on hard surface. But then it's falling on sand. How is it sand? I think the sand was soft, so I wasn't expecting it to crack. So the phone cracked. I was like, nah, this is a bad sign. Like, I literally said it. I was like, this is a bad sign for my phone to actually break like this. It's a bad sign. Now, my lectures, I ended up waiting for the even hold, and something happened to a friend of mine, Mariam. Then, yeah, Mariam. I think she got nail pierced her leg, something like that. So she had to go home, and I had to wait to see if our other lectures will hold. But then, luckily, because I was tired, that was why I said luckily, the lecture did not hold. So I went home. When I go home, and I had a low battery. When I got home, I met my friend that was squatting with me and two of her friends, a male and a female. Now that her female friend, I don't know if I should. I can't. Funny enough, I can't remember her real name, but I'll call her Mata. So now Mata and my friend. Yeah, Mata and my friend. I think I'll just call my friend's name Florence. Her name is Florence. So Mata and Florence were Siba. Mata and Florence with the guy. I can't even remember the guy's name too. The three of them were in the room. So when I came back from class, I was tired, I was having headache, and I was having a low battery. So I just went straight to lying down. Like, I lay down on my bed with my phone by my side, and there was no light, so I couldn't even charge. And so I lay down to sleep, right? And it didn't even take up to 30 minutes. NEPA brought light, so I woke up, stood up to plug my phone, which I did, but then the light didn't even last. So I had like little bar. In fact, my phone was even dead. So I had like little bar, and I put on the phone. And by the time I put it on, my friend Florence, Mata, and the guy, they were going out. Like, Mata, no, not Mata. The guy was leaving, so the both of them escort the guy. Like, they saw him off. So while they saw him off, I stood up. I was like, let me go and eat, because I started feeling hungry. Meanwhile, I was like, oh, let me call my boyfriend. As then I called him, I said hi to him. I spoke to him and ended the call, and I kept the phone on my bed. I entered. Now, this is my room. Student room is a self-con. Like, if you're in Nigeria or you school in Kefi, you know how a self-con is. This is your room, this is your kitchen and your toilet, right? So my phone was on my bed in my room, and I entered the kitchen. The only thing separating my kitchen and my room was just a curtain. So I was in the kitchen. I already made food before I went for lectures, right? I made rice and stew, so I wanted to fry plantain so I could eat. So I was in the kitchen frying my plantain. My phone was on my bed. And now my room, how my room was, I had like the main door, and then I had the net door, and then there was a burglary. Like, in my balcony there was a burglary. So, and the burglary was noisy, where if you're opening the burglary, I will hear, wherever I am in my room, I will hear that if the burglary was open. Mind you guys, I didn't know that when my friend Mata and Florence saw that guy off, they did not close the room door. You get, like, they didn't close the room door. So I did not hear when that door opened or when the burglary was opened or closed. So they didn't close, so I couldn't even tell if someone entered my room or not. After I finished frying my plantain, I came outside, and the first thing I noticed was my phone was not on my bed. I was like, okay, let me calm down. Maybe Florence took my phone, like, probably wanted to use it, and I think I didn't have password. I didn't have password to the phone, so I felt like, okay, maybe Florence took my phone. I wanted to use it and didn't tell me. So I waited for her to come. But while I was still in the car, I was still searching. I didn't want to just put my hope and say she was with the phone. So I was still searching around the room. Now I have this dressing mirror in my room, and Florence, because Florence had this touchlight phone, her phone was on the dressing mirror. But then my phone was nowhere to be found. I was like, okay, then maybe she's with it. I was waiting, and she came back, and when she came back, I was standing at the... No, I remember. Before Florence came, I was still waiting for her to come, but I was still looking for my phone. I went out of my room. I asked my neighbors, how far? Did they see anybody come into my room? They said no. Now my friend I was talking about that nail pierced her leg in school, her house is not that far from mine. So I went to Mariam's house and I went to ask her because I was feeling like okay, maybe she came. Because when I went, like when I was going out to ask my neighbors, I realized my burglary was open. So I was like, okay, maybe Mariam came and saw my burglary open and felt the need to take my phone. Like maybe she felt I was careless and took my phone with her. So I went to Mariam's house to ask her what's up. Did you come and take my phone? And I was like, no, that since she came back from school, she has been watching movie with her sister. I'm like, I can't find my phone. She helped me call my number. She called my number. It was switched off. My phone was on. My phone wasn't switched off. My phone was on because I charged it. Like it had little battery in it. So how is my phone switched off? Then I started panicking because I was like, if my phone is off, then my phone has been stolen because my phone was not dead. My phone was on. I went back to my house and Florence came and I asked her, I was standing at the burglary. First thing, like, this just came. I was like, how far did you take my phone? She was like, no. And she just saw her friend off and came back. She didn't take my phone. I was like, this is serious. So like, I didn't even know how to feel. Like I didn't know whether I should cry. I was just lost and confused. But I ended up crying. I cried. I called my I didn't know how to call my mom to tell her the new phone she got for me got stolen. And that was the second time my phone was missing. Like they stole my phone. The first time was another story on its own. I got my phone back for a new one instead from the person that. So this particular story now, I didn't know how to call my mom and tell her the phone she just got for me was stolen. So I called my dad's sister who was at home. That's my auntie. I called my auntie and I begged her. I was like, see what's going on. Like I needed somebody to tell. You get? But I didn't even call her that day. I think I called the next day. And I told my auntie, I was like, please don't tell my mom. I'm still trying to look for the phone. Let me see if I'll have. Tell me why my auntie went to tell my mom. And my mom, because my mom is that mother that have all my friends' number. So she had to call one of them to reach to me, talk to my mom. My mom was disappointed. Like I felt bad. I felt bad because my mom took her time to get me that phone. Anyways, back to the story. So that same day that the phone got stolen, I was supposed to make a friend's hair. No, I was supposed to make Mariam's friend's hair because Binta was not my friend. She was just someone I knew. So I was supposed to make Binta's hair, and regardless, when the phone, I was like, I won't panic. I feel like my phone is still going to come out. So I was making what's her name, Binta's hair. As I was making the hair, we were just talking about the phone, what's going to happen next, blah blah blah. So the food that I made, the plantain I went to fry, I did not even eat the food again. Now Florence's friend Martha, she ended up eating the food because she asked me, she was like, are you not eating your food again? I was like, I don't have appetite, my phone is missing, how will I have appetite to eat food? I'm not eating. She was like, can I eat it? I was like, go ahead, eat the food. She said okay. She ate the food, and when we were talking, she was like, this matter, she was not like, if it was where she was schooling before, because mind you, she was in 100 level, I was in 200 level, where she was doing her polytechnic or something, that if it was where she schooled, I think Garaku, if you are familiar with Nasarawa State very well, you know Garaku. So she was like, if it was in Garaku, the thief that stole the phone was going to definitely keep the SIM card and the memory card and just take the phone and not take the whole thing. I was like, oh, this one even Kukuma carry everything. Like, I didn't know how to. I honestly, I don't think I even cried. I didn't even just know how to feel about the whole situation. Then this matter girl again now said, oh, that this phone matter herself is even giving her headache because she packed her hair in a bun. So like, this whole thing is giving her headache. She now lose the bun and was like, she's confused. Like, what are we going to do? Like, she was really showing concern. Do you get? So I was even suspicious of nobody. Like, I was suspecting nobody. I was just wondering who would come and steal my phone. Innocent me. I don't steal people's things. I was wondering who would come and do such a thing to me. You can't predict it, by the way. So a week after my phone got stolen, my mom was kind enough to send me a touchlight phone to use, and I was managing the touchlight phone depending on when I did get a new phone. So 1 week later, right, because Florence's friend Martha knows how to make hair, so I pleaded with her to like braid my hair all back with attachments, right? So she made my hair. Mind you, I didn't have a phone, right? I just had that small touchlight phone I was managing. So Florence was sleeping and Martha was making my hair. Now I know Martha is, I won't call her a friend, but like whenever she's around we like vibe, you get. But then we vibe when Florence is in the picture. But this time around Florence was sleeping, so it was somehow that she was making my hair and the whole place was quiet. So I asked her to play music with her phone, so at least I can just sing along instead of just staying bored. We're making this hair in my room, so and Florence was like sleeping, so I was like, she just played music. She was like, oh, she just has 3 music on her phone. No. I was like, fine, we could just keep playing the 3 music instead of just letting the whole place be quiet like this. And she agreed. She kept on playing these 3 songs and kept singing to it till my hair was done, and there was no light. And I had this friend, Ramat's house was like a bit far from mine, but we could walk. Like if we were gisting and walking, we'd get there on time. But if I was alone, I would definitely won't walk. So I was like, oh, I suggested let's go to my friend's house. She had TV, she had gen, so since we didn't have light, she definitely had light in the house that we could watch TV, right? So I was like, let's go there instead of staying here bored. We all agreed, woke Florence up, and we went there. So there was this new song, Runtown's new song that came out that time, Mad Over You. When we got there, Ramat was playing Mad Over You from her phone, and Martha asked for the song. Like she was like, oh, she wants the song. I was like, okay, I could help you send the song from Ramat's phone, right? Which I did. So I connected Zenda. I was trying to send the song. No, I didn't even suggest to help. Ramat asked me to like do it because she was cooking. So while I was trying to send the music, and I realized that this girl that said she had just 3 songs on her phone had a lot of music somewhere else on the phone, right? And I was curious, like why would she like, but let me do. Then something dragged my attention. Now when I was using my phone, I download songs from one particular website. I can't remember the website, but then if you're downloading song from a website, I don't know if it still works that way for Android phones, but if you're downloading a song from a website, right, it comes with the, let's say if you are downloading from exclusive.com, I think ninjaloaded.com, something like that. If you are downloading music from there, it has its logo with the ninjaloaded.com stuff. So the where I was downloading my music from was, I think, ninjaloaded.com. And if you can remember, I said Florence's friend was around, right? The guy, he also sent some songs to my phone. Now he also had like the same thing, where he was downloading the song had like a particular logo, and I remember the logo was in red. So I had like ninjaloaded.com logo and that logo of his on my phone. So what dragged my attention was when I saw the logo of that song, and I checked and I realized most of the songs on this list are the songs I had on my phone. I quickly went to the picture and videos to see if I would see something that relates to me, and I checked, but the videos were empty, no pictures, nothing, but the music was there. I now called Florence outside. I didn't confront Martha, I just called Florence outside and I told her, this is what I just noticed, like what's up, like what's going to happen, because I feel like that memory card belongs to me, and if that memory card belongs to me, then she has something to do with my missing phone. That was when Florence now opened her mouth to tell me, yeah, because they were both classmates in secondary school, they've been friends from secondary school. And then Florence told me that if the girl took my phone, she's not surprised because the girl is a thief. She used to steal when they keep their provision together in school, and she used to steal their provision. I'm like, so this girl steals and then you bring her to my house. Like, I was so mad at Florence, but then we were like, okay, we'll trash this thing, we'll find a way out of this, we'll find a solution to it, right? Now after we spoke, we started investigating her. We became investigators and investigating the whole matter, but then I didn't find any tangible a reason to confront her, right? So I went to my mom's friend's house, because if you know, Kefi is my home, because where my school was located is also my home. I had family members around. I had aunties, family friends. So I went to see my mom's friend that did cheap bridesmaid for her. I went to her house for the weekend, and the day I came back home, I got a call from somebody, and she said her name was Lizzie, that she has information regarding to my phone. Sounds like a movie. That she has information regarding to my phone, right? I was like, okay, fine. She's like, I should meet her somewhere just close to my house. And I went there, I met with her, and she showed me pictures of my phone in her phone. Now, there was nothing you would tell me. The phone, like, she snapped the phone, the crack of the phone. You know, that day I said my phone fell and cracked. So the crack, she snapped it and sent to me. I knew that was my phone. And that particular day, I sent my account number to someone, and they put on the phone, check where I put the account number, my name, Precious Austin, and my account number, the bank name, everything was there. And she took pictures of it, and she was like, is this my phone? I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, I should go home, that I should not worry, the phone should make sure this phone get back to me. I'm like, I want to know, how did you find the phone? Like, what's up? She was like, she's going to be honest, her sister took the phone, her cousin sister took the phone, and she didn't like the fact that her sister took the phone, that somebody else even saw the phone in her sister's bag, took the pictures of the phone and sent to her. And she was like, nah, that she realized I was too good to the girl, and for the girl to steal my phone was not even right at all. So that's why she's going to get to the root of it to give me my phone. I was like, fine, no problem. I was chilling for the phone. Now Florence went home for weekend with Martha, and when Florence came back, I told Florence, this is what somebody told me. Florence also now told me that when they went to their house, that the girl, the day they were supposed to pack and come, that her elder sister, who is late, may I so rest in peace, her elder sister checked, something just made her check Martha's bag, and she found their clothes, even panties. That girl is a kleptomania, like panties, clothes. I'm like, how are you stealing people's clothes? Somebody that's your friend, you're stealing her clothes. And then I don't know how you're planning to wear it, because you could see like on a regular. Are you planning to wear days that you guys don't see? Because this is carefree, town is too small, can see anywhere, and you still see with her clothes. What do you expect? Like, why are you not asking why you stealing it? I'm like, so this girl is actually a thief. This girl is a thief. Do you get? So now we started like figuring how to catch her and all of that. I spoke to my friend Eddie. I told Eddie was like, what's the meaning of that? That he's going to pack his boys, because Eddie had a group of friends, guys, cool guys. I love them so much. And those guys, they took me, I don't even know, they took me as their own, their sister, everything. I was just part of them. Like they couldn't see me hot and just pass by. So when I told Eddie told them, they were like, nah, they are going. Now there's this guy among them, there's a macho man, Vida. They took Vida, everybody. In fact, that day they were like, let's go together. We're all catwalking, bouncing to her house to go and confront her. And that day was dramatic. The day we went to confront her, it was dramatic because Florence was already there at her house. So I went with my other friends. When we got to the house, they called, they went into her room. I was just standing. Okay, so there was somebody in her compound, Martha's compound, that knew me. So he asked me, I was like, so this girl took my phone, why didn't I think his name was Emmanuel. He said, why didn't I tell him? Why did I just keep quiet about the whole thing? He was just talking to me. So my friends went into the room while the guy was talking to me, right? So when they were talking, I finished talking to Emmanuel and I went inside. I saw my friends asking her, where's my phone? And she was like, she doesn't have an idea, that she don't know who took my phone, that she was there when they stole my phone, so how would they be accusing her, blah blah blah. She didn't even know that we already knew some things that was leading to her, right? Now they decided to search her room, and I had an Etisalat SIM card because my phone was 2 SIM. I had an Etisalat SIM card, I had MTN, and then my memory card. So they were searching her room for my phone or any clue, anything that led to my phone. They were searching and they found MTN SIM card, they found Etisalat SIM card, and they didn't find memory card, just the SIM cards. So they wanted to put the SIM card in someone else's phone to like try the number, see will go. But I don't know for what reason or how, because the SIM cards, when they found it was with Florence, right? I don't know how Florence let the SIM card go and it now ended up in Martha's hand. So when they now asked her for the SIM card again, so they put in the phone to call, Martha said she can't find the SIM card. This girl threw the SIM card away. Those were now signs that nah, this girl took my phone, but she doesn't want people to know she is the thief, right? So she was not able to provide the SIM card, and she went back to her room. Florence also followed her back to the room. It was at that point, it was not looking like a planned walk. Whether Florence was involved in the stealing, because I don't get it. I was not asking. I was so pained because I was nothing but good to this girl. Like, there was nothing anybody would tell me that I did wrong to her, because I'm not the type of person to let people climb my bed. My bed is personal to me. Like, you dare not, if you come to my room, right, come to my room, there's a seat, you sit on the chair. You don't sit on my bed. No, you don't sit on my bed. I don't like it, especially when my bed is laid. No, sit on the bed or you sit on the floor, please. Don't sit on my bed. But with her, yeah, it was something I allowed. She could sit on my bed, she could lie on my bed, she could even stand on my bed. Like, I didn't have issues. Like, I'm going to cook, I'm cooking with her because she started coming to my house like every day. Now, mind you, Florence was not even bringing food for me. The food that my parents gave for my mouth consumption alone, I was feeding these two girls. I would cook food, I'm cooking with her and then Florence, because I know they were going to show up. They were definitely going to dance. I cook. So what else have I done wrong? Like, we hang out together. If I'm going to my friend's house, we go together. So what wrong did I do to her? I was nothing but a nice person. So I did get. So I was so hot, because if I was a bad person, I would understand, but I was a good person to her, so I don't expect her to do anything of such. So guys, I have to change the location because I don't know, the quality now is yeah, somehow. So the people where I was recording before, they told me they don't allow people there during working hours, and currently it's working hours, and I can't wait till 4 p.m. because it's currently to 12. Can't wait till that time to complete this video. So please manage the quality. I'll try to rush up the story time. So yeah. So when I entered the room after my friends left to talk to her, I entered the room after talking to Emmanuel. I entered the room, right? When I entered the room, I was trying to ask her, like, why did she take my phone and all? As an emotional wreck that I am, I just started crying, and all my friends are so mad. Like, why are you crying because of this bitch? Sorry. They were just like, why are you crying because of this babe? Blah, 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 blah. They were just complaining, and they took me out because I was seriously crying. Now, fast forward till later. Started hearing different stories. This one would say, okay, later she now came to me and said she's not the one that stole my phone, that the person that saw the phone in her bag was the one that took the phone and put it in her bag and tried to frame her that she's the one. Later again, I heard another story that the girl that actually saw it, Rachel is the one that saw the phone in her bag. Rachel now later called her and said that she went to Garaku. She saw that same exact phone with a guy that is also a friend to Martha, and that the guy wanted to sell the phone. I think that Martha was the one that gave some kind of stories that I don't understand. Here I had to involve my parents in the matter, and this girl called my parents. I don't know how she got my parents' number. She called my parents, told my parents that she wasn't the one that took the phone, that they're just accusing her, that if my father would permit her, that my father should permit her to take me to a herbalist. My father should permit her to take me to a herbalist where they will go and find, the herbalist will tell us where and who took my phone. Yeah. My father started getting worried, like, if this matter of this phone is getting to that extent, then we should just let it go. In fact, I was already planning to let it go because don't they two pass hand. You get how much is the phone? As at then, my mom bought that phone 26,000 naira, which was a lot of money at my age to be having that kind of phone. My parents are deep on not getting. Depends on your age and the kind of phone you use. You get, so at that age it was a big phone for me. So my parents are like, instead of this whole stress because of how much, taking me to herbalist and all those things didn't make any sense. Meanwhile, this matter girl went to even report me to school authorities that I brought goons to her house to come and threaten her life and all that. So I had a call from school authority that asked me to come. In fact, school authority, the school security, sorry, asked me to forget the phone issue and let it go because the phone was stolen. But that's how this girl wanted to take me to herbalist though. But just had to let the phone thing go. And yeah, today I have a phone, right? That's the end of the story, yo.
So this is me editing the video and I realized I didn't state how she stole my phone. So the day she stole my phone, that burglary incident, she actually left the people she saw, like the people she escorted, she left them to come back to pick up something, and that was how she stole my phone. Yeah, let's continue. Bye.
Please, if you have, I had to rush the story. If not, there are like other things you need. Like this car is hot. I can't start this car. This is my mom's car. I just came here to finish my video, and I see the quality is not even enticing me to continue. So I had to rush the story so it can end. But if you enjoyed this video, please comment in the comment section and tell me what you think, or if you've had experience like this where your phone has been stolen before, please let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 200 subscribers. We'll surely get to 1K very soon, but for now, please, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I beg you, subscribe and at least get me to 200K before October ends, because I have a lot of video coming up for you guys, and you guys will be interested in those videos because they're interesting videos. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and please comment in the comment section what you think about my videos, what you want to see on my channel. And yeah guys, this is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye guys.